Okay, we are live, I think. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. uh, if you can let me know if you can see me and hear me, that'll be good. So we've got one person in here at the moment. Zach says all good. Good stuff. Right, okay, so we already have, saying we have one person in here at the moment, but I can already see 3 comments. Okay, I can see 4 comments now. Okay, now we have 20 people in here now, apparently. Right, okay, we have a few. We have a few comments now. Then, right, how are we all doing then, guys? You okay? We good? You could all just do me a. Oh, Simon says hello. Voice is a bit quiet. Can you hear me now? Is my voice coming through this microphone or is it coming through this one here? Let me know. Is it coming through the mic? It should be. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic not that good. Hold on. Let me try and sort this out. I should have got this sorted before, really, shouldn't I? Ah, that's interesting. I think I'll just change the camera to high definition. I don't know if it made any difference. Not that big one you're holding. That's a little bit better. Still quiet. Audio. Hello, testing. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, I think it's. Hold on. We're going to get there, don't worry. Oh, wait. Can you hear me? Can you hear me on this one now? Probably shouldn't hold it so close, but can you hear me on this one now? Or is it still coming out of the webcam one? The one you haven't. Uh, yeah. Yeah, we sorted then. Right, we just got a flood of comments in like the first 2 minutes. Yeah, how are you all doing then? We okay? Just do me a quick favor, guys. Just give the live stream a thumbs up. Give it a like, but hit the like button. It will. It kind of helps out. It kind of helps the algorithm and pushes the video out, and it gets recommended to more people. Then, so if you just do me one quick favor before we get into the live stream properly. And yeah, that'll be greatly appreciated. Just give the live stream a thumbs up, and then we can get into it. Okay, then. So I'm gonna go down the chat real quick, just so I don't get too far behind. I'm gonna try and fire through these, and then we'll kind of get on to what the live stream is about. Jiri, how's it hanging, mate? I am good. How are you? Hope you're well. You're like what? I think you're maybe. I think I have about 4 or 5 channel members, but you're like literally the first one ever. So you are a legend. Christopher, hello from Derby, Midlands. Hello, mate. How you doing? Zach Stratton, all good. Sheldon Lloyd, yo, how's it going, mate? You all right? Funny little story. We met like what must have been about 5 or 6 years ago on a Haven holiday site. But yeah, Sheldon, how you doing? You okay? Nice curtains. Thank you. Shout out to the curtains. Um, What's the beef with the One Series Facebook group, man? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to, all this nonsense. I let people, if people want to argue, then I'll just let them get on with it at the end of the day. Evening, hello Jester, how you doing? See you and hear you. We're getting a lot of questions about the microphone, loud and clear, a bit better, I can hear you nicely. Don't move. The one you have in your hands is better. Massive difference to HD on the image. Oh, okay, that's good. See, I didn't even know it wasn't enabled for HD. I mean, like this, the webcam is not like anything special. It's just a Microsoft HD one. Um, and when I've watched back the live stream, like when I flick through them after they've been uploaded to YouTube, I'm like, why is the quality so bad? It looks terrible. But I guess that's why, because it's only shooting in 480p. So that's good. I can hear you spot on. I think the mic is sideways, boss. No, I don't think it should be. Speaking to the top of it, we've got the pop filter on. Also, don't hold the mic. Loads of low rumble. Face the front to you behind the pop shoes and leave it on the desk. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to be like, yeah, start singing down it or anything. Don't worry about that. Good, mate. Thank you. Hope you're well. Yes, shout out mine. Good. I'm glad you're well as well. Joey, hello, mate. How you doing? Miguel, hello. Is my first time here. Well, welcome to your first live stream. But yeah, I guess we're going to kick off the live stream then, and kind of ask what you guys think about the new channel car, because I'm pretty sure in the last live stream I did allude to me buying a new car, and then I'm guessing you've saw by now that I did go ahead and buy a BMW E46 Touring for the channel. So what are your guys' opinion? Do you think it's a good car for the channel? Are you excited to see videos on it? Let me know your thoughts. DMD, I've just bought an E60. Okay, which engine have you gone for? George, how's it going? Nice car. Do you prefer the M47 or M47 or N47? So obviously, I haven't even driven the M47 powered E46 yet. So I really can't say, but just going by facts and figures, the N47, the later engine, is much more efficient and has more power. So it's I would say it's probably going to be the N47. I want to know what you've got to tell us. Well, I will actually get onto that probably in like the second half of the live stream. I think we'll use this first half just to kind of see how everyone is. It just kind of use it as a catch up, because I like to do one of these live streams every month or so, because I feel like if if I was to do one, less frequent than that, so every like 3 months or so, you'd kind of miss any updates that I have. And if I was to do one like too regular, like every single week, there'd be like little to no update, and I'll just be like talking about the same old crap. So I think one of these a month is good. But yeah, I think if we just use the first half of it just to answer any questions you guys have, and yeah, see what you think of the new project car, like I said. Okay. Yes, enjoying it, learning loads from the content. That is good. I'm glad to hear. 520D. Okay, DMD. Do you know which engine it has? Is it the M47 or N47? So is it pre 2007 or post 2007? George, what do you think of engine carbon cleaning? For the most part, it really doesn't do a whole lot. If you're talking about when you say engine carbon cleaning, if you're talking about when they basically spray water into your engine, sometimes it's water, sometimes it's gas into your engine, it really doesn't do a whole lot. When the majority of your carbon buildup, especially on a diesel, is going to be in the intake manifold and in the intake ports. And doing a carbon clean when they put the spray or the gas in, it does like next to nothing to remove that. The only way that you're going to remove that, remove the buildup from your intake ports and intake manifold is by physically removing your intake manifold and giving it a good clean. There's no real way about it. Something you can do, which is quite pricey, is a walnut shell blast. That's a very, very good proven way of cleaning your intake ports. But like I said, it is quite pricey. It's mainly down to the labor involved, really. But yeah, if you do that, your intake ports will be spotless. But you can kind of do what I've done and achieve near perfection results. You can thoroughly clean out the intake manifold, and then when it comes to cleaning out the intake ports, as long as you are certain that the valves are closed, you can use like brake cleaner or carb cleaner or whatever, and then like a brush to clean the ports themselves. That's my little rant on engine carbon cleaning. Great to know more of N47 engines, mate. Yeah, Publis Enigma. I've done like a whole bunch on the M47. If you have not already saw, I guess it's kind of what really started my channel off. Not started my channel in the beginning. I mean, really transitioning my channel to the more car stuff. I guess that's kind of the thing I'm most well known for is the N47 stuff. I prefer you sell all your cars and do tricycle videos. Shadow Glider 091. That won't be happening anytime soon, I'm afraid to say. Great car for channel, but it's diesel. Sorry, I hate diesel. Petrol forever. G-Re, you know what? Next time I'll get a petrol for you. Don't worry. Now there will be more petrol cars coming to the channel. Do not worry. Obviously, we have the 130i, but I plan on getting a whole load of cars next year, so don't worry, there'll be something there for you, whether or not you're a diesel fan or a petrol fan. George, I have my E60 over 10 years now. Yeah, E60 is very, very solid, decent cars. They just require a bit of maintenance, and they will honestly last forever. And they'll stay looking fresh as well. I think the E60 really is a timeless design. And when it comes to like the materials used, in them, they really don't show their age. Like when it comes to the seats, if the seats have done 100, 200,000 miles, they really don't look like it. You'd expect them to be falling apart, but yeah, they really do hold up quite nice. I buy an E88 N47. The E88, that is the convertible, isn't it? I believe. Love diesels, especially at lower end power delivery. Yes, you love the diesel torque. Do you want to come and clean my E90 330D intake manifold for me? Baz, which engine do you have? Do you have the N57 or N57 or M57? I'm made up with a bad back for you. Be interesting to know if you prefer the E82 coupe or the new don't really have a lot of um, a lot to say really on the new 2 Series. I don't massively look into new BMWs as such. Um, I'm more sort of interested in the cars that are around I guess like from the year 2000 to 2010. I think that's when BMW made their best looking cars, at least. I think after 2010, that's when they really started to go downhill and kind of make their cars too similar to other manufacturers, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, that's just my opinion. uh, Zoe says, "So what's the story, George?" So the thing that I need to talk about, um, that the point that I'm trying to make in the live stream, and the thing that's probably got your attention from the title is something I'm actually going to be talking about in the second half of the live stream. So do stick around. But I'm just going to try and get through all of the comments, see what you guys think of the BMW 46 project, and then we'll move on to something else that I need to talk to you guys about. What program do you need after deleting EGR to remove it from ECU on N47 and N57 as you have done on yours? Thank you. Roman, I honestly cannot help you with that, I'm afraid. You need to talk to a tuner or a remapper. I got mine done when I had my E60 remap at Rhino Remaps in Manchester. Um, I plan on taking the E46 to Rhino Remaps as well to get that remapped and get the EGR switched off. But with regards to like disabling it, I don't think you can do it through ISTA or anything like that. Now, I believe you can change the. I believe you can change the like the flow of the EGR through ISTA. I think you can change out the percentages, but you can't disable it. I don't believe. So yeah, you need to speak to a tuner, a remapper, or someone like that. DMD 520D high mileage. Oh, okay. And you have a 2008, so you have the N47 then. Do you know if the timing chain has been replaced on it? And has it had regular oil changes? That's the two most important things for the M47. M47 is awesome content, George. Thank you, Zoe. Appreciate that. Common problem. Richard, thanks, George. No worries. I have an E82 and E87, 2008 and 2010 M Sport. Should I get a remap approximately extra 30 bhp? Does it stress the engines at all? So when you say E87 and E82 and E87, which engines are you talking about? You're talking petrol or diesels? If they are petrols, I wouldn't bother. If they are diesels, then yes, I would. I would get them done. And no, a regular remap or stage one remap, as they're known as these days, they don't put you know a sufficient amount of extra stress on the engine. Of course, you are typically going to have higher fuel pressures and higher boost and so forth, but they're all within tolerances of the engine. Hi George, can you please give a shout to Marcia? Thank you. Hello Marcia, how you doing? Is that suffice? Simon says, does that mean you're planning to sell some of your cars? And I do believe I'm quite far behind on these comments now. I think I'm about 5 minutes behind. Yeah, I mean, the likelihood is I'm probably not going to be owning like 3 or 4 cars at one time. It really doesn't make sense. You can only drive one. Do you plan on keeping the E60, the 520D for quite a long time? I'd say probably at least a year. The 130i, no plans on selling that. Yeah, it's a really fun car. It's a rare car as well. I think it's going to go up in value, and it's also like the girlfriend's to drive as well. It's hers to drive whenever she needs it. So no plans on selling the 130i. The E46, that was probably more than likely what will go. That's probably more than likely what will be parted with to make way for the next project car, and then we'll just go from there. Really, it doesn't make sense to have like 5, 6 cars because, like I said, you know, I can only make so many videos. I only have so much time, and I only have so much space as well. So yeah, more than likely be the E46 that goes. But I do want to put it on the road and drive it first. So if I go ahead and sell it, I want to make sure it's completely sound before I do sell it. You know me, you know, if there's any problems, I'll fix them. And so I want the next owner to have a good solid car before it does go. Right. Thoughts on E90 diesels? Yeah, very good. N47, M47, N57, and M57 as well. Yeah, all very good engines if well looked after. Yes, Cabrio, you're one with the E88, aren't you? What do you think of the Z4? No opinions really. Um, the what is it like? The about 2004 to 2011, I want to say that kind of generations. They are very good. They'll be very fun cars. But with the N52 engine, that'd be very good. That would be like the best chassis for like a driver's car. But they're like ridiculous money now. I think they're like what 6, 7, 8 grand, something like that. It's crazy. Um, Hello, mate. I'm back. Hello, Peshang. Yonis, how you doing? Baz Whitley says M57. Yeah, M57, solid engine. Should do 300,000 miles, no problem. Would you recommend using a fuel additive? Joey, no, I would not recommend using a fuel additive. Fuel already comes with additives added to it, especially if you buy something from an actual petrol garage. So if you use Esso, Shell, someone like that, even Tesco, because Tesco are actually the same as Esso. Then you're going to have all the additives you need. If you go to someone like Asda or Sainsbury's or Morrison's here in the UK, they're probably going to have less of the additives that you need. But yeah, if you're using a decent fuel station, then you should be good. You don't need to add anything to the fuel. 84k on the clock when we got it, 215k on it now. Doing crankshaft fully today. Oh, okay, good stuff. You have the M47, don't you, George? If so, I just done my crankshaft fully today too. I have a 118D N47 built November 2011. Should I remap it? Would it cause damage, etc.? Yes, you should remap it. You'll probably get around 200 bhp from that, from the 118D. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there with the questions. I've just done the timing chain and 3 injectors. Okay, that's good. It's good that you've and 2 gaskets. Good stuff. It's good that you're taking care of things, because you definitely do. If you buy a high mileage car, you do have to overhaul it when you buy it if you want it to last like another 100,000 miles or so. Could possibly be exchanging my F10 520D to a 430D soon. I think the 430 uses N57 6-cylinder. Yes, it does. That's correct. Does EGR have a negative impact on DPF? There are numerous debates about this. Essentially, what people say is because you have, when your EGR is active, you have a portion of the exhaust gases going back through the intake. If your EGR is not active, you just have all of your exhaust gases going out through your exhaust, and so meaning that potentially you have more soot going through your DPF, so it could potentially clog up easier or quicker. But the basics of it is, if you are getting the DPF hot enough and you are doing a regeneration every once in a while, then you should be good. You can delete your EGR and keep the DPF in place. But if it was me, I'd remove both and never have to worry again about them. Kurisa says, "Hi, bro. How are you? Good to see you on live. I am very good. How are you?" M47, both of them. Thanks for your advice. I will book in remaps then. Good stuff. Great to do E46. My neighbor has an M3 E46. Often help him fix things. Great choice. Thank you. I have a screaming noise coming from my engine bay when I accelerate in my 520D facelift, mate. Any idea? EGR and swirls, all blank and remapped. Peshang, there is a good chance that could be your crankshaft pulley. When your crankshaft pulley is going, then you tend to have a high-pitched squeal. So I would check the crankshaft pulley, make sure it doesn't have any cracks in it, because if it does, and that thing goes, then you are going to be left at the roadside. Yup, M47 2007 LCI. I have CLK 200 Merc too. Yeah, George, I've seen that on your channel. But yeah, M47, solid engine. Thank you, George. So if I remove my EGR as you did on yours, do I need to see tuner, or it's possible to do with ESIS? Otherwise, it will pop the engine management line. Roman, yeah, go and see a tuner. You are fine to drive your car with the engine management light, and it won't cause any problems. It just basically detects that there is no exhaust gases going through, which is obvious because your EGR isn't there. But yeah, once you've physically removed it, then you can go ahead and put yourself in with a tuner, or you can do it the other way around. You can put yourself in with a tuner, get your EGR removed, and like get it switched off through the software, and then remove it after. It's entirely up to you. As Stam says, hello George, hello to you. DMD, do you have an email? I have a few questions about the E60. I've only owned it for a month. Yes, I do. It's just I'll put it in the chat now. Here is my email if you need to contact me. I'll put it up on the screen. But I am going to make a point of saying that I am not a free mechanic. I'm not here just to sit and answer questions all day for nothing. Like, my time is very important to me. So if you do need my help and you are genuine, then I would appreciate it if you could support the channel and send a donation. I say the same things to everyone who contacts me. You know, I don't mind helping you, but you need to support the channel in some way as well, because it's a two-way thing at the end of the day. I don't mind helping you guys out, but then you also need to, you know, show some support back, and you know, either send a donation or you know, do something to help out the channel. So yeah, there's a lot of people that you really find out through doing YouTube. There's a lot of people who just try to take advantage of you. You get the same people like asking the same questions all day on your videos. So just copy and paste the same question, and yeah, it's annoying, and it's very frustrating, because it's like when they do that, it's like they clearly don't value your time. But yeah, it's just one of them, I suppose. Back to some questions. Hi George, my 520D sound like timing chain rattle, but only when hot. Interesting. You typically get the timing chain rattle when the engine is cold, right on startup, right before the oil has got up to its oil pressure, and the top tensioner has came out. So that's interesting. Might not be your timing chain. Jiri says, have to leave George, trip with my car, not able to type, I will listen carefully. Good stuff, Jiri. Just drive safe, man. If you can't, you know, join along, don't worry about it. DMD says, how can I send a donation? There's a few different ways you can do it, to be honest. You can do it direct through PayPal, which is the same PayPal. It's the same as my email address, georgeosterberry@gmail.com. Or you can do it through the super chat on this live stream. There should be a little dollar sign underneath the live stream chat. So if you have a look on the chat now on the live stream, there should be a little dollar sign. If you click that, you just have to put in your details and whatever. It's entirely safe. It's all done through Google, so don't worry about it. You can go ahead and send a donation like that, and it'll actually come up on the live stream as well. So if any of you guys do want to support the channel in any way, if you found some value and maybe I've helped you save some money or something, and you want to give back something to the channel, then consider sending a super chat. The option is always there. Simon Peter says, I've sent you £10 dude Christmas drink. Simon, you are a legend. You always come through. But yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just can't thank you enough. You're probably about the most consistent donator when it comes to the channel. And I'm actually going to get on to probably what I plan to actually say in this live stream shortly, but we'll just get on to a few more of these questions. Mr. Thorne says, pick up George. Come on, guys, hit the thumbs up. I guess you are watching this from the beginning now. I said that at the beginning. I think I'm reading these questions backwards, aren't I? But anyway, Scott says, going to change my glow plugs on my M47. Any tips? Take your time. Be careful. No, to be honest, I think the M47 are not too bad. I may be doing them myself potentially if they need it, but I don't think they're as bad as the N47 in terms of like how stuck they get. But yeah, intake manifold has to come off. Try and use a penetrating oil. If you don't have any, then just resort to WD-40. But yeah, just take your time. Make sure you have the correct size deep socket. Don't rush. And yeah, if you start to feel anything snap, then just run away and sell the car. No, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Take the intake manifold off. Oh, one thing you could do is do it when the engine is hot. That will help you. If you have the engine hot and you quickly whip the intake manifold off, it will be slightly easier to remove. But yeah, apart from that, really just take your time, to be honest. Peshang says, that makes sense, George. I've ordered a new crankshaft. You've ordered a new crankshaft and received yesterday. I'm going to change it once I have my other parts and want to die. I guess you mean crankshaft pulley, unless you really did order a crankshaft. DMD, thanks, George. No worries. Are there any N47 that are free from timing chain failure? Absolutely. I've seen N47s on 200,000 miles on the original timing chain. Owen says, afternoon, brother. Hello to you. Whereabouts in the world are you watching? On all the car vids I've done, I've only got one donation log. George, just honestly, just keep doing your thing, and if people like what you do and you are consistent, then you will get rewarded for it. Honestly, it really just does take time. That's all I can say. Just to take your time, don't snap them, advise you will hate life, love. George says, remapping your car causes damage in the long run. Like I said earlier, when it comes to a remap, a standard stage 1 remap, it shouldn't put your car under too much extra stress. It's all designed to work in with the tolerances of the engine, on this standard stock internals. Obviously, if you if you go ahead and use the extra power all the time, you just drive around flooring it everywhere, then you probably will put some extra wear onto things like your clutch. Um, but if you're just driving it normally how you was before you had the remap, then you should be fine. In all honesty, it's definitely worth remapping your car if you have a diesel. We have our first super chat of the night then from DMD. I will email you a question or two. Yep, no worries, mate. Just you've got my email address. Um, just fire away. But yeah, I appreciate that. That's all I ask, honestly. There's too many people who just try to take advantage and try and get me to help them like fix their car for free. Um, and I just appreciate people like yourself. So thanks for that. Like I said as well, I don't take anything from YouTube at the moment. I may consider it at some point next year, like paying myself from YouTube. But everything I earn from the channel, whether that be from ad revenue or from donations or anything like that, it all literally just goes back into the channel to buy things like tools, camera equipment. Oh, that's another thing as well, which I'll get onto in just a sec. Um, yeah, tools, camera equipment, new projects, anything really. Like it all just literally just goes straight back into that. What I was going to say then, I've actually ordered a new camera. So camera I use at the moment is this Canon G7X. It's just in Mark One. I've had it for 5 years now. It's still works just about, but it's definitely been through the walls. It has a lot of battle scars on it, has dents and whatever else on it. It's sometimes the lens gets stuck. As you can see, it's kind of protruding a little bit, and it should be flush. I have no idea what's up with it. But yeah, I've actually ordered a new camera. I've ordered the Canon G7X Mark III. So stay tuned for some high quality videos. I'm sure the Mark III records in 4K, which I don't know if I'm going to use because that will make file sizes like massive. But it's nice to know that I have the capability. So yeah, thanks to all of you guys out there who has made things like this possible. Like I said, without your support, like donations and things like that, I wouldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to upgrade my cameras and stuff. So yeah, massive thanks to you guys. Lee says downloaded Autodoc app. Thanks to you, so good. No worries, mate. Yeah, Autodoc, very very cheap. Probably like one of the cheapest places, one of the cheapest websites. When it comes to car parts. But just note that they do take quite long for delivery. They say they come from Germany, the parts. I'm not really convinced that they do come straight directly from Germany. I think they may have like the main warehouse in Germany, but I think like the parts come from all the way around the world. So I would say expect your parts to take 2 to 3 weeks. Like I wouldn't order from Autodoc if you are expecting parts, like if you need parts like within the next few days. Only order from there if you are sort of buying them ahead of time, which is typically what I tend to do. I'd also recommend checking out Fixed Parts Online as well. I've done quite a few videos with them guys, and they have helped. They have helped out the channel a lot. So yeah, it's always worth checking out different competitors and whatever else. Fixed Parts Online. The good thing about them is that they're very good when it comes to like genuine BMW parts. That's something that Autodoc doesn't offer. They don't offer genuine BMW parts, but Fixed Parts Online do, and they'll pretty much be able to get like any parts. So yeah, it's worth checking them out. And also when you type in a part number, say genuine BMW part number, they'll offer you like the alternative as well. Usually like the February scene alternative. That's a big thing that I like about them. So yeah, worth checking them out as well. Fixed Parts Online. DMD top man. Yes, he is, says Mr. Thorne. I believe I've missed some. Oh, Owen says currently doing an N47 in work, snapped crank. That sounds like absolute fun. It's interesting that they are going to repair the engine. You thought they'd just do a replacement engine if it's snapped the crankshaft. That sounds like a lot of labour costs. And we have our second super chat or super sticker of the night, and it comes from Scott Ferguson. So massive thank you to you, Scott. You're a legend. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight into getting something else for the channel. That's another thing I was going to say as well. I've actually upgraded quite a few of my tools, like over the past month or so. It's because I really want to make things going into the new year. I really want to make things quick, efficient, easy, and better in terms of my videos. So I've bought quite a few new tools. Like for example, I've ordered a cordless ratchet. So like especially when I'm in like a tight space, it's fine when you have the room to really turn a ratchet. But when you are really in a tight space and you can only get like like a 16th of a turn, it's really not nice. So I've invested in one of those cordless ratchets where you just go and it just like does up the bolts. It's like so good. I've ordered a couple of batteries for them as well. Mr. Thorne says, raffle your camera, $199 for Xmas. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Nice one, Scotty. The guy's good. Yeah, Febby make part for BMW, I believe. Yeah, I believe they do. I believe they do make some parts for them for BMW. Hi, removing the DPF to also need to remove the EGR. No, you don't need to, but I would recommend you doing so. Just for the simple fact that once they're both gone, they can't ever fail again. Engines out, stripped, rebuild on Monday, back in and running by Tuesday night. Good luck with that, Owen. You're going to need it, I hope. I think. I work for motor factors, George. You should always try your local factors for best price and availability too. Keep up the great work. Yeah, thanks, Dougie. Yeah, it's definitely worth trying places that are local to you too. When it comes to like needing parts the same day or very very soon, there's no competing really with your local motor factors or Euro car parts and places like that, because when you need the parts, you need the parts. Like the other day, I found out that I needed a socket set. So I have like loads of socket sets. I have torque sets, torque socket sets like male and female. I have standard half-inch, quarter-inch, 3/8. But the bolt that I had an E8, required an E8 socket, which I have all the way down to E10. That's the smallest I have. And with an E8 socket, you can usually get it off with, I believe, a 7 or 8 millimeter socket. But it was a case of like I didn't want to round off the bolt, so I had to go to Euro car parts the same day to buy the socket set, which obviously I did pay for. I did have to pay the price for it because when it comes to convenience, you do have to pay a bit more. But if I was to know ahead of time, then I could have ordered it online, probably for much cheaper. But there's nothing you can do in those situations. Yeah, I'm going to check a couple more of these questions, and then we are going to get into what I'm going to talk about. I have said that a few times now, but yeah, I think we have 4 more questions or 4 more comments, and then we'll get into it. Mr. Thorne says, what's your view on interior ambient lighting on E60? The ambient lighting, do you mean like the orange SMDs like behind the dash and everything, or do you mean like the? I guess you say ambient lighting. So yeah, there must be those because like the interior, like like the lights that you turn on with the buttons, they're not really ambient lights. So yeah, yeah, it's fine. I was really considering like swapping them out for just white SMDs, but I really, uh, I really just don't feel like doing that to be honest. And I like to keep everything nice and OEM. So yeah, there's an aluminium oil filter with cage available on market. Uh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Right. Did you ever have trouble with carrier bearing on your E60? Uh, I have replaced it. I didn't. It didn't really need replacing. I don't believe it didn't look like it had any wear in it, but I did replace it though. When it came to replacing it, it came off pretty easy. Once the prop shaft was split in two, just a good tap with the hammer, and it pretty much came right off. But yeah, now I'm actually going to talk about what I wanted to say in this live stream. And I don't know how many of you guys have seen my posts or following along on the recent live streams. I'm not sure when I mentioned it first, but I mentioned that I wanted to give something back, like give back this Christmas to you guys, and I wanted to select someone to essentially win something. But I wanted to give something away. I wanted to buy something with my own money and give it to one of you guys, and just as just as a thanks really for all of you guys' support. So next question then I have is, how do I choose someone? And another question is, what do I choose to give away? What do I choose to give back? So now I'm open to all suggestions, and yeah, just comment away and let me know. What should I give away to one of you guys, and how should I select one of you guys? And I feel like I want to reward those who show their support the most as well. So yeah. Oh, we have another super chat or a super sticker from Mega Rocky. He sends £3. Mega Rocky, you're a legend. Thanks for that, mate. So yeah, I hope you guys just got what I just said about the what you think I should what you think would be good to give to one of you guys potentially, and your new ratchet. Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, potentially, like I could buy another one to give away. That would be fair. That would be fine. I think it's like £100. Sound quality is not good. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Raffle the one dirty eye. Okay. I want to give back, but I'm not giving away one of my cars. Sorry. Like, I would love to do that in the future. I'd love to be able to just give a car away. Um, but obviously, we don't have the financial means to do so at this point. Like, if next year, like, you know, say if I was earning a decent amount of money next year and we could buy a car and just give it away, then yeah, I'd love to do that. Hmm. You're quite quiet. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's have a look. Hello, hello. Really quiet apparently. Right, can you hear me? I've just turned up the volume. I don't know if this is maybe too loud. It had a mic volume on it. Alright, can you hear me? I'm sorry if I've just screamed into the microphone. There's someone wearing headphones right now. Yeah, I'll take the E60 off your hands. That's better. Okay, cool. Um, DMB says, I think there's a random selection app. Yeah, that'll be probably how I would choose someone. Like, I would obviously have to do it completely random, as well as people would just say that it's fixed. But yeah, how do I, how do I get people into the hat, so to speak? That's a tough one. Yeah, it is. Well, you pick the reward and do some sort of raffle, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like because I mean, typically raffles are done sort of to make a profit. I feel like it's kind of what those those car giveaways are. You put like I don't know £5, £10 in, and then they sell like I don't know 3,000 tickets, and then they make X amount of money on the car. Like I don't really feel like I want to I don't know necessarily make a profit. I feel like I just want to just give something um, away just to show my support to you guys. Um, so I don't know, or offer your services to someone. It sounds like I'm a escort or something. Why not offer to have a good look over a viewer's car? You know what? That's actually not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout, to be honest. Knowing me though, when I pull these names out of the hat, they'll the winner will be in like Azerbaijan or somewhere like that. So I'll have to, you know, get like 5 flights just to get there. Because like if that actually happened, I would actually do it, like because I have to. If someone's won something and they're in like another country, then I have to do it. I can't just say no, only UK only or whatever. Make a video of spraying brake calipers and the V bars on the E60. Uh, yeah, I've already done one spraying the brake calipers. I've already done the brake calipers. Um, the V bars, I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest. I mean, they're already black. I think it just looks better black. I think you could paint them red or something, but I just kind of think it might look a bit tacky then. So yeah, I'm not. I'm not a massive fan of that. Winning must come to you. Yeah, that's fair enough. Gary Cook says a bit muffled. That's really strange. I'm sorry if the audio is really bad, by the way. It's not usually like this. Maybe it's not because I've got the fan on, is it? I've just turned the fan away. Is that any better or? I mean, what do we think? Do we think a better prize would be me having a look at someone's car, or would be me like physically giving them something, like maybe a tool or a tool set, or um, I don't know. I know some cleaning products or something. Simon says, "Why you got the fan on, man?" Simon, I always have the fan on. Honestly, I sleep with the fan on. But like, I'm not even cold. I'm actually quite warm. Says the person who has a jumper on as well. What's your opinion on BMW Doctor's video about using torque guns? It's complete nonsense. Let's just say, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Demon wash and wax kit. Everyone loves them. How about do a video with the winner's car? Lots of greetings, George. Hello to you, Dalibor. Right. So I think realistically, then I think the I don't know if you guys agree, but I think the best way of doing some form of giveaway, because I need to have some sort of time frame, and I need to physically be able to um, track who is going to be entered in this giveaway of some sort. Um, so, what would you guys say about, let's say, the whole month of December then, for those people that have donated, however big or small, whether they've donated on this live stream right here, with a super chat or a PayPal donation, or if they've donated, uh, like like I said, for the rest of the month on PayPal or Patreon or something. And then all those people that have donated in this month get thrown into a hat or into a random number generator, and then I just pick someone, and then I don't know, I choose like a tool set, or maybe we should do like a poll, and they have like 3 or 5 options, and then whatever wins, whatever ranks the highest, that's what I'll buy someone for Christmas or for after Christmas. Give the winner the choice of a gift or a car once over. Yeah, that's another potential option. Just want to say thank you for your fitting the front bumper video, as it came in handy today fitting mine. Good stuff, David. I'm glad to help. So yeah, what do we think then? Do we think that's a fair way to do it? Like whoever donates to the channel in some form this month, then will be in a chance of winning. Because like I said, I don't want to make a profit from this. I'm not doing it to make money. Like a lot of these car giveaway places, they try to act as if like they're doing the person a massive favor when in reality they've just made like $5 grand from the car. But I'm not doing it for this. I want to kind of give back to those who have supported me and who have helped the channel this year, because it has been a good year for everything, not for anything else, but for the channel at least. So I want to just give something back this year, really. So yeah, I'm thinking, if people have donated this month in December, if they've joined Patreon, if they have became a channel member, if they have donated on this live stream as a super chat or something, or if they've donated via PayPal to the channel, then I think that's a fair thing to do, isn't it? That sounds a great idea, George. Okay, good stuff. Definitely, I'm already in. Yes, that would be true. You would already be in. Sounds fair to give away for donators. That's good to hear. So yeah, like if all of you guys, because I know we have 27 of you guys in here, so if you could just quickly chime in and see what you guys think about that, that's a good idea. But I really don't have any other ideas as to what we could do. But yeah, we also have 31 of you guys in here now. You just do me a quick favor, if you have not already, give this live stream a thumbs up. Yeah, just hit the like button, and then it should help out in some way, I think. We have 32 likes apparently. We have 34 people in there now, so if you guys just hit that like button, get the DMD says, don't YouTube take 1/3 of your super chat money. DMD, it's more like 50% that they take, which is really sad, to be honest. But it just is what it is. Like, I have to give people the option if they want to support the channel. Like, yeah, in reality, the best way that someone could donate is on PayPal, but I don't really mind. Mega Rocky, thanks for your help. You're welcome. Hi George. Hello Mark. How you doing? Thomas says thanks for your videos. Scott says thumbs up. DMD thumbs up. Yeah mate, sounds good from Scott. Good stuff. So if you have all hit the like button, the thumbs up button, which it looks like a few more of you have done now. So thanks for that. Then PayPal then. Yeah, if you want to do PayPal, that's fine. But you've already sent a super chat. But yeah, now I guess really now that's the important question. Now it's really just answering any questions that you guys have. If you are wondering what is coming up in the future, if you have any questions about your cars, then fire away. But I will say, if you do want to be included in this month's, well, I should say this month because it's not going to be like a monthly thing. If you do want to be included in the end of year giveaway, where I choose something to give back to one of you guys, to one of my viewers, then consider donating. You can do it via the super chats on this video, or you can, which is actually located underneath the chat bar, it should click the super chat button, or you can do it via PayPal to this email address here. If you do want to be within a chance of winning something this month, I will be choosing someone completely at random and then delivering or sending them out something, or possibly offering them some sort of service. And yeah, it's going to be completely paid for by me. It's not going to be something I get for free. Don't worry. I just really want to give back something to one of you guys this year, and yeah, I want that to go to someone who really has shown their support and has helped the channel grow this year. Christian Holub says, lovely videos, bro. I have a turbo and it's leaking oil from both sides. Do you know what caused this? I have a turbo and it's leaking oil from both sides. When you say both sides, do you mean like the exhaust side and the inlet side, or what? My car came with only one key fob. How much is a spare that's chipped and ready to go? Typically, you'll be able to find someone who can um, do you a new key for, I'd say, about £150. You can just go ahead and you can go ahead and just buy the you can go ahead and buy the shell with a key, with a blank key, like from eBay or Amazon, and then you can go ahead and get the blade cut at a key cutters, and then all you need to do really, oh, and you need to have the transponder chip and the buttons as well, and then all you need to do is take that key then that's already been cut to someone else, and then they will just program it to your car, and that won't cost, nowhere near as much. So you're probably talking about, I don't know, £50 or so for someone to do that, because it doesn't take long at all. That's probably the best option, or cheapest option, I should say. What do you think about diesel future and our BMW with Ecologic's law coming up? From Thomas. I really don't have a say, to be honest. But yeah, in general, they're going to be getting rid of all combustion engine cars, aren't they? I think they're really just going to increase the tax on something. I think it's more than likely going to be on the fuel. I think when it gets to a certain point, maybe 2030, 2035, I think fuel prices are just going to be ridiculous. And so, people are just not going to want to pay them prices anymore. And that's how they're going to get people out of combustion engine cars. Thanks, Soul Destroying. Yeah, that's about £140 from BMW with your car clean thrown in. Whenever you go to BMW, do not ask them, or do not allow them to wash the exterior of your car. Do not do that. Do never get your car washed at a dealership. They will be cleaning it and drying it with microfiber towels that have been dropped on the floor and all sorts. If you want your car to be scratched, then go ahead, but don't get your car washed at a dealership. M47 rocket cover gasket change, a big job. No, it's nothing like compared to what it is on the petrols. Essentially, all you need to do is remove the fuel rail and the high pressure fuel lines, the injectors, and that's about it, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's just fuel rail and injectors. As long as the injectors come out nice and easy, which they never do, then you should be fine. If the injectors that haven't been out on your M47, you will more than likely need a slide hammer. So I would invest in the slide hammer. But just replacing the actual gasket, I actually have a video on that. I think it might be the part 3 of my timing chain series. I'm not sure, where I rebuild the engine back up. Um, yeah, you have like an outside rubber gasket, and then you have one for the, I was going to say spark plug tubes then, but it's not. It's for the injector tubes. Can you tell me the steps to prepare the engine for a new turbo, as I don't want it to smoke again and leak oil? Um, Steps to prepare for a new turbo. Maybe find out why your turbo failed. You know, are you doing regular oil changes? The number one reasons why turbos fail is lack of oil changes, and also not letting your turbo cool down after doing a drive. You know, if you drive your car hard and to switch your engine off, the oil essentially just turns to carbon, and that ends up, you know, blocking up your oil feeds to your turbo, and that's one way how your turbo can fail. Another way that turbo can fail is if your DPF gets blocked. Your exhaust gases essentially have nowhere else to go but back through your turbo, and yeah, too much pressure for it. So yeah, I would say find out why your turbo's failed first. Hello, I'm from Syria, Arab. You are a really creative person. Thanks, B7G Gamer. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I'm not going to say that word just in case I get demonetized. E63. Yeah, thanks, Soul Destroyer. Getting a 4203 glow control error unit code. More than likely glow plug relay or your glow plug module. My car's a 2002, it's scratched anyway. Fair enough then. My local BMW dealer wanted 198 for a key for my E91. Yeah, you're expected to pay, you know, 150 to 200 pounds. That's about right. Colin Malone, yeah. Sound just a bit echo. Okay, I've been having a lot of complaints about the sound quality in this live stream. I'm going to try and fix it for the next one, so I do apologise for that, but yeah, there's nothing I can do at this time. Sorry. Got a massive oil leak, passenger side front, a great big puddle sitting on the under tray below the headlight. Any ideas? Scott, which engine do you have? The passenger side front, heavy puddle sitting on the under tray below the headlight. If it's N47 or if it's a diesel, essentially, that may be coming from your intercooler, like from your boost pipe, because that would make sense. Passenger side, right below your intercooler, you may be leaking oil from your boost pipe, which is just the crankcase vapors. So may just need a new O-ring on your charge air pipe. George, I was going to ask how easy it was to remove injector on my 525D39. I think you've answered it there. Yeah. I need to change exhaust manifold before it kills me. Damn, man. Yeah, I think those old M57 exhaust manifolds seem to really suffer from cracking. A lot of people seem to upgrade them to the cast iron ones. So that might be something that you want to do. I bought the car like this. Oh, okay, you bought it when the turbo failed there. Yeah, just regular oil changes is the best thing I can say. I've got to mention it's a 1 Series 169. What year 169 is it, Scott? A scanner. Sounds fine. 169. Can you do coding or do a video on it maybe? I don't tend to play around too much with the coding side of things, just because that, well, well, there's a couple of reasons really. My two um, my two main cars are the E60 and the E87 130i are very high spec, and there's really not that many things that I could retrofit or upgrade in them. So there's really no real need to. So the risk of me doing some coding and potentially breaking modules is just not worth it, because like I said, there's not really much to upgrade in it. So I haven't really gone into the coding side of things, but I could possibly do it like on a future project, where the stakes are not as necessarily as high. Have you experienced high pressure fuel pump failure on an M47 E46 320D? I have not. Petrol M43 2008. Interesting. So it's not coming from your um, intercooler then. Is it manual or automatic? Do you have an oil cooler down there? Yeah, it's crap big star, whistling and losing about 5 to 7 mpg. Damn. I have cast iron one ready to go on it. Waiting on inject seals and gasket kits for air intake and rocker cover. Autodocker slow it now. Jeans will kill machine. Man, don't say that. Don't drive it if it's really that bad. Manual, no, deep mate. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking oil cooler on petrol engine. Yeah, see, that was what I was thinking. But Scott, honestly, I do apologise. I can't help you with that without seeing. Um, I mean, if you want to send me an email, send me some photos or maybe a video or something, I may be able to help you out. Um, I don't know. What do you reckon? I think we'll do this for like another 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap things up. Um, so I'm going to give you all a friendly reminder before you all head on out. I am going to be doing a giveaway of some sort um, this month. It's nothing like I didn't really plan it too far back, but I just sort of realised that I wanted to give back in some way this year around Christmas time. So I am going to be buying something with my own money and giving it away to one of you guys. Now, if you do want to be in with a chance of winning, then all you need to do is send in some form of donation or some support to the channel this month, in the month of December. So you can either send a super chat on this video or a super sticker. Just click the little dollar sign underneath the chat and send whatever you feel fit. Um, or you can send a PayPal donation directly to the channel, or you can join Patreon, or do whatever you feel fit. But I'll be including everybody into this giveaway. Now, like I said, I don't know what it is going to be when I give it away, when I do the giveaway, but I do want it to be something good. I will be doing a poll probably in the next week or so, asking for suggestions from you guys. But it might be like a toolkit, it might be a impact wrench, it might be a cordless ratchet, which I've just got, and they are amazing. It might be a socket set. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I want it to be something useful and something that I think will help someone out. and this really is just a way that I can kind of give back and um, you know kind of show my appreciation for you guys. So yeah, if you do want to be within a chance of winning something like that, then like I said, you have the option to do so. How easy is it to change the glow plug module? Scott, very easy. Just held in by two nuts, I think 10 or 13 millimeter nuts, and then it's just one connector pretty much. Depends which engine you're talking about. If it's the M57 and M47, they're kind of down the back. On the back side, so at the back of the engine, near the bottom, if that makes sense, just a bit higher than the sump. We're talking about the N47 and N57. They are right next to the oil filter housing and very accessible. Have a look on real OEM and see what's located at the part of the engine. Good shout, that is. How about a new key fob for an E60 as a surprise? Yeah, that's not a bad shout. How do posh kids say the alphabet? A, B, M, W. Yeah, I like that one. Jester sounds good to me. Free oil for me. For me, mine's peeing out. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad shout, I guess. Maybe I could, I don't know, maybe I could buy like a service kit for someone's car. Maybe I could buy like 10 liters of oil, you know, a Bosch oil filter, cabin air filter, engine air filter, fuel filter. And that's about it, right? Maybe I could like buy all that for one of you guys. I know that'd be a good idea, right? I'm actually going to, I'm actually just going to tot up who is in with a chance so far. So I'm going to head over to my Patreon, which I believe we do have like 4 members. We have 4 members on the Patreon. Uh, 5 members. Yeah, 5. Yeah, apparently. Mr. Brady, Neil, Hardy, Ulf, Milan. Those are the 5 people on the Patreon. I'll go over to the channel membership. Where are we? We have 3 members, 4 members apparently. Yeah, we have 4 members. So we have C. Gunman, John, Jiri, and Paul. Those are the 4 channel members. And then as far as the PayPal donations, how many is that so far? Is that 9? And then I believe we just have Simon on the PayPal donations. Oh, this is annoying when I have to keep authenticating my PayPal. Right. Okay. Yep, just have one donation from Simon, so that makes 10. And then we have the super chats in this live stream, which is one from DMD, one from Scott, and one from Mega Rocky. So that is 13 of you guys then that are included in the giveaway. so far. So all of you guys have a 1 in 13 chance of winning whatever it is that you are going to be winning, which I'm sure will be good. I'm not going to make it something crappy. So yeah, stay tuned. I think I really do quite like the idea of giving like a service kit away though. Like maybe like because I think that would quite help. You know, that would help someone out. Or maybe, like I said, maybe like a basic toolkit, a socket set or something. I would donate, but my BMW stole it. Sad times. Car jack. That's not a bad shout. I'm off. I'm off. Everyone, have a great weekend. Yes, you too, Jester. Take care. You're a star, matey. All the best. No worries, Scott. Ever wonder how your BMW knows when it's payday? E63, please. What about an E63? You asking me to give one away? Yeah, you can service my Type R. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad. That doesn't sound like a bad shout. As long as the air filter's not in like some messed up place where you have to like disassemble half the engine bay. So yeah, 13 guys. We have 13 of you guys who are going to be included in this giveaway. Because we are still getting new people joined, so let me just put up a comment on the screen. We'll work out how to do this. Give me a service kit for E63. Yeah, I would happily do that if that's what we all agree on. If that's what if that's what you'd like, then I would happily give away that. Like I said, I'll be buying it, whatever it is. Now, pretty straightforward. There we go then. That seems to be it. I'll be servicing your Type R, I guess. Savage Garage. Savage Garage, should I say. What did I miss? You missed a whole lot, actually. Yeah, I was doing like cartwheels in my room earlier on. Like, you missed a whole lot. No, essentially, I'm doing a giveaway of some sort this month. I'm not going to start like giving cards away and things like that. I just want to do something where I give back to one of my viewers, one of my subscribers, and I don't want to like make a profit from it or anything, but I want to give back to someone that has shown support to me. So I'm going to kind of come to an agreement. I think I'm going to do like a poll or something where people send in their suggestions and then we vote on the highest rated one, and whatever that is, that's what I'll buy for. That's what I'll buy for the winner. Which is took names out of the hat or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm thinking of maybe buying like a service kit for someone's car, or maybe a tool, maybe a cordless ratchet, or an impact wrench, or a tool set, or something like that. Anyway, I just want to give something back for Christmas time this year, because it's been a good year for my channel, so I feel it's only right. E63 is in Portugal. Fair play. Yeah, cheers, James. I love your videos as well. Salvage Garage. Oh, I got called Salvage Garage. Yeah, no. If you guys haven't seen James's channel, he's got some really good stuff on there. I'm trying to get him to let me come down there and take my BMW 130i just to kind of compare it to his. But yeah, maybe sometime in the future. How are you anyway, James? How's things? joking aside, I'm still down for you reviewing the Type R next year. Yeah, I'd definitely be up for that. Like I said, it's one of those cars that I wanted since I was like 18, I want to say. But I just realistically can never afford the insurance. But yeah, they seem like a good bundle of fun because they're so high revving. Don't they rev to like 9,000 RPM, but just have like no torque. So they seem like you're going really fast, but in reality, you're probably not. They do seem like fun cars. Here we go. Salvage Garage, can you help me out with my turbo as I need ideas on how to diagnose the turbo, the issue of the turbo going bad? Go on, James. I'll let you take it away. Yeah, and well, after falling out of love with making videos, I'm back enjoying it again. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's you kind of can get to those spots when it comes to YouTube. I think it's I don't know. I think you need to keep sort of progressing and switching things up. I think with YouTube, I think it's very easy to get too comfortable. You know, you can just keep doing the same old, and yeah, you sort of just get to a place where it's like why am I even making these videos? I'm just sort of making them for the sake of it. But you need to make videos that you enjoy making, and you need to be enthusiastic while doing so, as well as it's going to come across on your videos. So yeah, no, glad you're well, and keep doing what you're doing because you're on the way to 100k, aren't you? So you're definitely doing something right. Ask James when he's going to fix his Fiesta. James, when are you going to fix your Fiesta? Yeah, same dude. Yeah, no weight either, but yeah, bundles of fun. I bet it is. Yeah. Have you considered turbo in it though, Simon? That's the real question. Or supercharging it. That's another option that people do for the K20. But I have no power and it blows grey smoke. Oh, you asked another question, didn't you? Diagnose the issue of turbo going bad. Christian, send me an email if you genuinely need help with that, and I'll spend some time sitting down and trying to help you out. It's too much money. What's too much money? Type R or? I think I'm going to wrap this one up in the next 5 minutes then, guys. Like I said, we've been going for like hour and 30 odd minutes. It's almost my bedtime, so we may have to wrap this one up. Yes, may end up in the scrapyard at this rate. No, we shall see how. George, it doesn't sound like your mic is plugged in properly. It's really muffled. Oh, honestly, a few people have said that. Well, not a few people, almost everybody has said that. I've just turned up my volume. Have I just turned? I think I've just turned up my volume. Has that made any difference? Can you hear me any better now? There you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Way better. See, who knew that turning up the volume could make people hear you better? After all this time, pretty much at the end of the live stream, I finally realized to turn up the volume. Sounded like you was underwater before. Oh God, perfect, 100%. Oh God, if only I knew this at the start. Set the live stream up and everything, you know, scheduled it for 7 p.m. and then we didn't even turn up the volume on the microphone. What am I like? Wow, 1,000 times better now. Damn. See, this is actually a decent microphone as well. Like, it's an actual like microphone, not just like a built-in one. So yeah, it should sound pretty decent, to be honest. Forget about working on my car, mate. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm off. Great stream, Scott. You're a legend as always. Thanks for joining in, and yeah, see you later. Gary Cook, much better. Mark, perfect. Good stuff. Yeah, guys, I think I am gonna wrap this one up. I think what I'll say in summary before I have to go to the toilet and before I wet myself is for anyone who hasn't been aware, and you know, with like the rest of the live stream, the main point that I wanted to make in this live stream was the fact that I am going to be doing some sort of giveaway this year. I don't know what it is that I'm going to be giving away yet, but I want it to be something decent, like not half-hearted. I'm going to actually be spending my own money and buying something and then sending it to one of you guys wherever you are in the world. However much postage is, I'll pay for it. I just want to give something back to you guys, and if you do want to be within a chance, with a chance of winning something, then all you have to do is send a donation of some sort, just so I can have a record of who is going to be entered. So you can do it on a super chat on the live stream, or you can do it by joining the Patreon, or being a channel member, or donating on PayPal. We have 13 people, 13 people into the hat at the moment. So as you are in with a chance of winning with the 1 to 13 odds. Christian says, how do I join? Christian, you need to send a donation of some sort. You can either do it right now on the super chat on this live stream, click the little dollar button underneath the chat and send a donation. It's up to you how much you want to send, whatever you feel appropriate. And yeah, you'll be in with a chance of winning then. Christian, what are the names? I did go through them earlier on. Like I said, there was 13. I'm not going to go through them again, but if you want to watch the stream back, you can. Feel free to do so. DMD, cheers, George. Have a good weekend. You too, mate, and appreciate the super chat donation as well. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. We've nearly been going for like 100 minutes, like an hour 40. So I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I want to thank all of you guys for joining in. Thanks for listening to me, waffle on for an hour and a half or so. And yeah, thanks to everyone who has donated. Thanks to all my channel members, the Patreon members, and everyone who has donated here tonight on the super chat and via PayPal as well. Any last questions, any last comments before I go off? because like I said, I'm going to be wrapping up in the next minute or two. And now is your final chance. I'm just going to give it another minute or two, like I said, because I know the chat is a bit delayed. So Simon gives the thumbs up. Cheers, Richard. At least we fixed the mic issue though, right? At least we don't sound like we're underwater now. That's one thing we have achieved from this live stream tonight. And I know now in future live streams to check the mic before going live. Right, I think that's about it, isn't it? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be signing off. Like I said, thanks to everyone who has donated. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the comments. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon in the next one. If we don't talk again, if we don't correspond again, I hope you all have a very nice Christmas, a very happy New Year, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Oh wait, it don't work like it does on the video, does it? I can't edit that bit out. There we are. And this happens every time. I go to end the live stream and then we get more questions come through. And like, I feel like I can't just leave questions unanswered. So happens every time. Right. I do want to go off sometime soon because I really do need a pee. So let's try and fly through them. We'll be doing timing chain soon. Only 54k though. Damn, there's low mileage for a timing chain replacement. One last one. Where did you do your remap, bud? Rhino remaps. Jiri, thumbs up to you. Yes, you are in the you're in with a chance of winning the prize, whatever it is, sometime this month. Marvin Lee, how do I donate? Sorry, just joined. Right, I'll run over it quickly. You can either donate on a super chat, which you have to do absolutely right now because I'm going to be signing off this soon. Super chat is a little $sign underneath the chat. Just send however much you feel fit. And you also have the option of PayPal and Patreon. Or you can just email me and I'll probably go over them again. But yeah, we are going to be signing off now. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Once again, signing off. Peace.